It's gonna pop up? Yes, it is. Hello. How you doing? I'm just going to do that real quick. And that's gonna be weird. Okay. That's fine now. Yep, it's fine. Alright. It's been a while since we played Vampyr. Played it before I went away, so quite a few days. And if I remember correctly, which I may not, we just finished a boss fight. Possibly. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Sorry, I'm opening a can. These I bought a packet of Mother energy drinks, which I do quite often. Anywho, the little things you use to crack open the can are really flimsy, so I just broke the fucking, like, snapped the can opening thing in half. Because fuck my life, that's why. Some shit. Okay, why is that doing that? Ugh, you know what, whatever. Whatever. Ugh. Okay, is the brightness alright? The brightness seems to be okay. I'll move my head out of the road. That might be a good idea. Down to like there. That should be enough. It does actually. It sends me straight to the menu. What's that? Oh. Alright. So what if I were to go to Lady Ashbury's mansion and find out the reason why the terrified young man is hiding in the sewers? Do I also have any... Oh my god. So much paper. So many notes. I do, I have a couple of these. I remember this, I should have done this before. Oops. There's a quest I have to get here as well, so... Oh, and over here. And here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Since... Where's the... thing? The get thing. Yeah. Alright, well, we've got to go over here anyway, might as well. Get some quests. Because, you know, more quests are better. Now, how does controls work? B's sprint, okay. The combat will be interesting to get back into, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Smooth. Pure sugar. Nothing like it. Someone... Hello.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Didn't we already tell her that she was insane? I feel like that's what we
I'll
did.
leave you, mistress of the...
Dr. Swansea is up the top. That's who wants to talk to me. Did I accidentally mark it? Maybe I did. He's not in here. I'm sweating. What the shit? Oh my god, I have so many points too. Should go and deal with that.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Do the graphics look slightly different?
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black
Rude.
sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
Okay.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
I guess, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
That is not a good sign.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Right.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Don't we sort of have an idea anyway of what the epidemic is? Like vampire blood or something.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Right, okay.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
So the question marks, exclamation marks are not always quests. They're like, that just seemed to be some new information, a hint about him. So that's cool. Alright, let's go on. Ooh. These headphones are being a bit funny today. Tonight, rather. Can I... Is fast traveling a thing? Can I like fast travel to, you know, hideouts? Or the game can crash. Oh my god. Okay. That is definitely a +2. Sorry. Twitch just opened up on a new tab. Because why fucking not? Why not? Alright, let's launch this again. For feck's sake. Sorry, these title screens are really loud. And I can't skip them. I love this little intro music ambiance though. tomorrow's stream it'll be an earlier one. So I will be playing Minecraft probably. That'll be from 12 to probably 12 p.m. till about 4, I'd say 4 p.m. Okay, we don't need to talk to him again, we've done that. Don't need to go up there. I always like to leave my main quest last.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I'm going to do something I don't usually do. Fast travel. Is that a thing? You cannot fast travel. Okay, that's fine. How to water the plant. Okay, we just need to find pure water in a shop. Alright, well that's good to know. That's as long as I know now how to give it something. Let's rest and spend my 8,000 XP. What should we get? Claws are pretty high level. It's only 600. We can get one of them. One of them. Let's get one of them. Blood capacity can go up straight away. That's fine. No, it's probably don't need that. Let's level this one up though. There's a lot, holy shit. Can up this one too. How much does that cost? 1,000. How did we get so much XP? What did we do? Oh, I know what we did last. Okay. Never mind. Defensive. Making defenseless. Create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until until it fades or is destroyed. These are only 300 a pop. I might just put these up as well. And we'll get this blood barrier too. Vampires afraid of suffering damage are familiar with the hardiness ability. This blood ability will protect the vampire from direct damage. Fortunately, it does not stop them from being grabbed by enemies. You can hurt my body, but only if you can catch me. Can I upgrade the claws? No. Oh, that's fine. It's 2,000. You know what? I think we'll upgrade that. All right. You know what? I think that'll do. Well, I can upgrade this again. Perfect. Nice large amount of skills upgraded. And a single shotgun shell earned. So these guys are all fine. It's still stable. That's critical. It's gone to hostile. That can't be good. The docks has gone to hostile as well. I thought I was healing people pretty well. Alright, well we're heading to him, so we'll get some fatigue stuff up for him. Fatigue seems to be one of the most common ones. So maybe we'll just... Ooh. Small dose of stony blood that can be used to create regeneration serums for vampires. Rich blood. Small dose of rich blood that can be used to create blood serums for vampires. Alright, okay. Cool. Let's just get... Oh, that costs 15. Alright. Can I... scrap? There's a loud noise. Okay. Can I... don't worry about that. So where am I headed? I'm headed down this way, aren't I? Straight. Should I go through the docks? I can pick that up on the way too. Alright, so we can go this way. How are these guys doing? I think for the most part, I can't do anything about the headache. Oops. God damn my bloodthirsty nature. Ooh. Okay, this should be too bad. There's a few of them. Oh my god, the Pridwin guys have gone up a level. Or a few levels. And they're just destroying the beast in like 2 seconds. Is he dead? He's doing quite well. Can I place, maybe place my bets? Someone want to take my money? No. Well, I bet on those guys anyway. Oh, I forget you can't jump. Ugh. These Pridwin guys are everywhere now. Go turn left here.
Oh, that's going smart.
No, I don't want this weapon. Why have I still got this equipped? Thought I unequipped it last time. It's garbage. Prefer the quick stuff. Nothing can get in there. Okay. What's the... How do I use the defensive ability? It's gotten a bit loud. Can never just have a happy medium with my headphones. Are some of the skull going to be friendly to me now because I've like met their leader? Is that going to be a thing? That would be cool. So how do I activate this barrier thing? I can like swap one out, can't I? Maybe I should have just left. That one is definitely being kept. Oh, ouch. The dodge is definitely your friend. Oh, don't like these guys very much. There we go. Piece of cake. Didn't die this time, so that's nice. Hello. They look different too. Oh, I better. Don't want to get trapped down there with the priesty guy again either. Oops. Oh, you can they can still hurt me while I'm... That's not fair. Fuck out of here with that, whatever that is. Probably shouldn't have spent many points on the barrier, now that I think about it.
Fucking fast!
He's too fucking fast! It's so brutal. I love it. We've got 3 pretty different games running at the moment on the channel. Dragon Age, which is very methodical, very like purposeful combat. Stardew Valley, which, you know, arguably isn't really about the combat. No, it's not really. And this, which is like a Dark Souls-esque type thingy. So it's quite different. Can I... Is this gonna... This isn't the right way. So I continue to go this way. Do I need to get up on the bridge? That's where this is. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was already in here last time, wasn't I? I think I was. I think I got everything out of there too. Okay, this is critical. I thought it was hostile, but it's not quite there yet. You're fine. Edwina.
Keeping things straight, these parts.
Sorry I killed your husband.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I
Hey,
have.
hey Blue. How you doing? I am working on just catching up on these events that are happening all around the city at the moment. That's a rivet. Okay. That's not very exciting. Greece. You don't have any water? No, okay. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? What you been up to?
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running
Yeah,
completely amok.
whatever. I'm just gonna keep heading over this way. Oh, did I? I didn't. Oh, I didn't give her her medicine.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
So
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello
Awesome,
again,
thank you
Dr.
very
Reed.
much.
What do you want?
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
Giving out for free? You'd make a poor businessman, Dr. Reed.
Yes,
Perhaps
I would.
Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you. But don't expect me to owe you anything.
No, I murdered your husband, so you know,
Goodbye.
we'll call it even. Oops. Oh well, she'll get over it. Little pest. I just got back from, well, I got back from holidays a few days ago. Don't you start. Yeah. The cat has been in here all day, asleep, and now suddenly as soon as I'm doing this, he wants to get out. Fucking typical. Okay. Oh, one more. I'm actually excited to be playing this again. Yes, I did. I spared Sean. But he's missing. What the fuck? That is why it's gone to critical. Excuse me. Are you fucking serious? Oh, it was tempting though. He was worth quite a bit of XP. And I don't trust him in the slightest, but he doesn't seem to want to hurt anybody, so I let him live. Yeah, since I got back from holiday, the cat has not left my room. Has gone mad. Oh, fucking course. I knew I shouldn't. Of course he has. Of course he has. Okay, hello. I'm gonna have to go and see what's going on then, aren't I?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Well, you're limiting yourself quite a lot, aren't you? Hmm. It's good to be playing Vampyr again. I've been
Goodbye,
playing
Mr. Fishburne.
Stardew Valley. Lots of cutesy games. Well, I suppose, what's it called? How do I get over there? Do I have to check in? Yeah, because I want to leave this. I'd like to leave the main things last, really, so I can get everything else out of the way. So I definitely will do that. How do I get? I have to go up there, don't I? I mean, it seems like I do anyway. Can you get on the bridge? I've never really tried. Doors that lead up to step. Okay. Are they? Here we go. Yeah, I forgot we came through here before. Oh great. Oh, hi. Newton. Okay. Dyson Delaney. Who's Dyson Delaney? Oh my god, that did so much damage. Oh. Ouch.
One life for another makes no difference.
All white. I'm sure you've killed many people. Everyone seems to have killed quite a few people. Oh. Was local drunk. Was he? Oh my god. He was too. I killed that guy's fatigue. See, it's been like nearly a whole full week. Actually, it has been a week and a bit. Oh my god. Since I played, so I've got to re-familiarize myself with everything. There we go. He was got a little bit worse for wear. And I got a small key. Which is... Where's my bag? Do it in a box or trunk. Well, thank you very much, game. Don't need to do anything down there. We can go back. Oh man. I just got a drink out of the fridge. It's already nearly room temperature as it's warm in here. Which is disgusting. And to top off today, my neighbours have put down a whole bunch of manure, so the entire fucking street smells like shit. In the asylum shelter. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going there sooner or later. Probably sooner. So we'll be able to unlock that, which should be good. Okay, where should we go next? That one, I guess. Move. Okay. I don't like... There's a bit of a delay on the controller. I don't like that very much. Who are you? Hi.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
Right, okay.
No,
I
it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well,
I
won't.
am very... I was very
a
suspicious
doctor.
of him.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
But I decided to let him live because I didn't want everything to go to shit.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Okay, bye. But he just rubbed me the wrong way. No, I did see that choice. I was a bit scared to make that choice, actually, to turn him into a proper vampire. I don't really want to walk through there. Ooh. No, I'm not going to eat rats. Everything is always higher level than me. It's not fair. Coverage, yeah. I'm interested to see how this doesn't really seem to play out. How? What the? Would you stand still? You fucking pain in the ass. Christ! There we go. Yeah, I don't know. There's no one is straightforward in this. I've noticed everyone has nuances, I guess is the word. Hi guys. Okay, I'll just...
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Oh!
Don't come any closer.
Alright, I'm leaving. So they don't just attack you straight away. That's nice. Vague choice. Yeah. So far, I am actually really impressed. Oh, who's Giselle Paxton? Oh my god. My neighbors are so loud. Yeah, I'm very impressed so far, like how even really small choices seem to have quite a big impact, which is very rare. Very rare indeed. Oh, of course, 200 others show up, so that's a plus. Bloodsucker, I'll stick you like a pig. Great, sounds nice. Please reload. Fucking hell. But this combat is so different from everything I've been playing lately, especially Stardew Valley, which I played last night. It's a little bit of a jarring shift, actually. Ooh, Giselle's dagger. Oh, what the fuck? I might just die. No, just die. Well, I'm claiming it in self-defense this time. I did not start that. I just got too close. I got a cool knife out of it though, so that's a plus. So what does this do? 10 blood absorption. Ooh. Who was Giselle Paxton? Was she anybody important? Oh, I remember her. Why are so many people missing? She was like the fair worker lady. Oh well. Ah, well. She was outside of the shelter. I remember that. And that was the event. That was her. Okay, we'll go to this one next. No, go away. Come on, through. Go away. Docs are, yeah, they're not looking too good, are they?
We've got one of them here.
But I blame, you know, just not me.
He's mine. I'll take it.
I'm sure you will. Get the fuck out of here. Can I? Nope. Of course it has to be at the very, very
This
edge.
could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
I did just kill her, so... Public house. See, that was all last time. I cannot remember what happened at all. What is that fucking noise? There's skull hiding under the docks or something. There are, yeah. Move. Oh my god. Do I have to go underneath? Yes, I do. I am fully expecting the worst ending, so that should be fun. I've not heard any news about this either. Whether like sequels or anything are coming, which is unfortunate. Maybe it's in development. Come here. What do these remind me of? I feel like I've seen something very similar to these things. I don't, okay. Oops. Fuck out of here. Oh my god. This isn't getting old. I love teleporting enemies, they're my favourite. Working on other projects. Right, okay. Cool. That's cool, I guess. Stop moving around so much. Fuck these guys, honestly. Ooh. Shiny. Hang on, do I have to...
Giselle's
There we go.
stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of
Oh.
financing their war.
See, that's really strange. They just appear. I don't think I like the spawning very much. Oh. I hope so, because it's done so well. I mean, a lot of people bought it. Is that? That's the other sister. I think this is her. Hi. It is, yeah. Ah. Right. Okay, you know what? This might actually be a bit difficult. Oh, well, that was a fucking waste. I might just leave these people be, because I don't want to deal with that. Oops. Ah, someone's T-posing over there. Look at that. Nice fresh T-post. Okay, cool. I'm sure a lot of people are eagerly awaiting it. Waiting the sequel. I'll just leave that over here. So far, I don't really have any idea of how this is going to pan out. Oh my god, my laboured breathing is somewhat annoying. Okay. Oh my god.
What on earth happened here?
Really? That is cool. It's actually, I wouldn't have thought it would make a good, like it would have spawned a TV show, but that seems like a pretty good idea. Holy fuck, I'm just gonna die. I'm not doing very well. Might switch this. There hasn't been... What was the last, like, good vampire TV show? Is there even a good one? Yeah, I should have just fucking let myself die. That's usually the case, isn't it? You end up having to wait, like, months and months, if not years, for news about game TV shows or game movies. Nowadays, anyway. Used to be they would just... Buffy? Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I've not watched much Buffy, but I've seen bits and pieces. I mean, there was True Light? No. What's it called? True Blood and The Vampire Diaries, but I've not watched them personally, so I can't really say anything about their quality. I assume they were alright, because they got like 10 seasons each or something. Apart from that, very, very limited series. I feel like I've watched one, but not... can't really think of it at the moment. That's so... Yeah, I've heard that. I heard it got not that great towards the end, which is always unfortunate. Always sucks when it's usually a sign that they've gone on for too long, when they start to get a bit like they stray from their true beginnings, I guess. Oh my fucking god, this guy. Thank you. Because someone I know was watching the Vampire Diaries as well. They watched the first couple seasons and then stopped. Because it started to get a bit different. And I've seen about 5 minutes of one episode. And I think one of the characters is in like a coma or something. It's something like that. They're asleep and having like a weird dream or a premonition or something. And the bit I saw, he wakes up from this whatever and kills everyone, like his whole group of friends, which is like 7 people. He snaps one of their necks and basically just kills all of them. And literally 2 seconds after the ad break, when the show came back, he revived them all. In like a split second. So I have no idea what, where is the tension if everyone can be killed and just brought back instantly? Yeah. Oh yeah. Somewhere the shift went from bloodthirsty monsters that integrate into society to oh my god, I want to just like make out with a vampire, which is definitely not the direction I saw vampires going in. But then again, I didn't foresee the creation of Twilight either, so Yeah. I get the feeling I should have killed Sean. Hey, Sean. So he's just gone feral. Is that what this is? He's just gone feral. I should have just killed him. They're predators. Yeah, exactly. It would be like... It'd be like a lion integrating into a deer pack. And then the deer wanting to boink the lion. Basically. That's what it would be. That would be the equivalent in the animal kingdom. Oh my fucking god, he hits like a runaway truck. Sean's Cross. Wolf among sheep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I had to kill him anyway. So, what was the point of that, all that other stuff? Did I miss something? Did something happen and I just didn't realise it? Well, this has been interesting. This has just been like cleaning up a mess I didn't even know I made. There we go. So, by sparing him, I basically screwed myself. Jeez. Well, I guess I should have known. I really should have known. I had a really bad feeling about Sean. And it came true. I might have to follow that through. I should trust my gut. I really should have trusted my gut. Is there anything special in here? I don't... It's just fire. Should we go? I guess we should go and see if the other skull are okay. Ooh. That is a lot of blood. Oh my fucking god. Giving blood. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. 350. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're in in a bit of poor state. In a bit of a poor state now, aren't they? Oops. I still have to find out why. So these guys are okay. Cool. Hi.
The vampire hunters will never find us here.
No, of course not. I'm doing a very poor job, aren't I? Ah, well. That's what second playthroughs are for. To fix all the shit you got wrong. No, I don't want to talk to you. I will take your stuff though. Where is the lady? Whatever her name is.
Keep your distance, Egon.
Hi.
Old Bridget says
Old
you
Bridget,
are
that's the one.
to trust.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, first playthroughs are the best, I think. Because you can't really...
Found the answers you were looking for, young Egon.
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend
Okay.
time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Okay. I can't actually talk to her anymore.
Thank you, old.
First playthrough is the best
I hope we'll meet
because
again.
you're so like hopelessly oblivious that you just make you make reactions based on how you're feeling at that moment, like you would in real life. And I think that's why your first playthrough is like your personal canon, because you can go through and like perfect the playthrough and make sure everything's, you know, as good as it can be. But that's like that's when you have knowledge that you wouldn't have otherwise. See, Yeah, I think I'll definitely keep this one, I think. It's the first game in a long time that's made me feel bad or good for making certain decisions. Like, I felt genuinely bad after I killed Harriet. Was it Harriet? What's with the loading? Why is that not... No, Dorothy Crane. I felt genuinely bad when I killed Dorothy. And when I spared Sean, I felt so uneasy. I felt like almost sick. Because it was so like gut-wrenching. Ooh, a mace. And that's a very good sign for this game. Makes me feel bad though. Alright. Yeah. It's always like I've still got my on my old computer I still have my first playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, which is probably the first game that made me really think about my decisions in a game. Actually, I don't even know if that computer's still alive. Yeah. It's just one of those things that you know a game is doing very well when it can make you second guess yourself. To use your claw strength and now strike your prey with stunning effects. What does this one do? You cut through the flesh of your prey so deeply that you now gain blood with each hit. 5 stun, 2 blood. It does more damage. Did all the hint choices. Yeah, I don't think I got all of them. Or maybe I did. I'm not sure. I might leave that one for a second, actually. And can I upgrade this one? Get an additional boost to your health regeneration, trade health, instant health. Yeah, because the first one with Dorothy, there was an extra choice that I didn't get because I didn't have the right hint. $250. I'll just get that one. Alright. That's probably enough. Okay, now I can go and get the flyers. Which it might be a bit too late to do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. He's still alive, I think. Oh, I wish this game had a jump button. I really do. Okay, how do I get out of here? It's like here. I'm interested to see how much worse I can make life for this guy. Not on purpose, just by accident. Wrong staircase. Okay. Let's go and see if the vampire hunter's still okay. I'm going to assume he is because he's not missing. I'll have those, please. Is there any... Where's this other, like, key unlock? Is there a chest hidden away somewhere? Choice for West End Pillar. Right, okay. Oh, I wanna... When I saw that missing one from Dorothy, I want to make sure that I can get all of them. Because I want all the choices. Oh, there's stuff in here.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Oh, they barricaded up the entrance. Can I... How do I get over there? Oh, for fuck's sake, am I gonna have to go all the way around? Oh, I have to kill these guys, don't I? I always forget that. Can't jump when you're in combat. Who's gonna be the most annoying? You, probably. I'm glad I upgrade this ability. Does so much damage now. There we go. Good shot, man. Fucking hell. Come here. I hate wasting blood. It's so painful to get. There we go. Just take whatever these guys have. Excuse me. Down there we go. Oh, the start menu really screws with the controller. It's really annoying. Oh, he's not here anymore. The flyers are, but he's not. Can I burn all the posters? I feel like I should probably just burn all of them. Because I mean, I am a vampire. I don't really want to piss off any other vampires. Is that him?
They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
It is. I just burned his posters right in front of him.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Yeah, I noticed that the, you know, building has now got 200 dead corpses in it, and the pastor went insane. But apart from that...
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Actually, I may. In my line of work, I have to stop at any sign of infection.
Do you, though? Oh, I guess
Treating a
vampire hunter,
hunter's
yes.
wounds is certainly a first for me. I'm happy to help you, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Your support means a lot.
This is like, what me healing these people is like putting a band-aid on someone who's just had their head chopped off. That's what this is like. I'm like, there, it's all good. This me, yeah. The guy is just so oblivious.
Have you heard any rumors regarding...
Here we go, let's see what he
Shorehampton
says.
Shelter?
I cannot say I've heard anything particularly interesting, but I was too busy hunting evil to pay attention.
You're right outside. What the shit?
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
It seems the Guard of Priwen has declared war on vampires.
You can actually, you can
I'm
hear
not
his
sure
smirk
if
as
that's a
well.
good thing, though.
Really? I thought you'd be thrilled by this news.
The Guard can be reckless. They rush into a fight without thinking.
Yeah, I know.
The
They throw
citizens
bombs
of
at me
London
too.
should not be the collateral victims.
Okay, I think that's
I'm
all.
afraid your posters were destroyed.
It cost me good money to print those posters. Such a pity people don't take the vampire menace seriously.
Did
Sorry.
you really think the posters would be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Mm-hmm. What's his other hint I just got? Blues vampires killed Jack Gillingham. Self the protector of Sean Hampton's night shelter. Well, he did a very, very poor job of protecting that center. But good try, my good man. Yeah, it's very thick, isn't it? That irony.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
Those people needed protection. He was the shepherd, I was the watchdog. But I let them down and Mr. Hampton got killed.
There we go.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I can't protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
I mean, well, I think he's going to become fodder very soon if he keeps hanging around here. My goal is going to be to keep the hospital stable. That'll be my goal. If I can just keep the one section stable, I'll be fine. So I better go and cure some people, actually. Like sugary ice. Yeah, it is. It's like there's a scene from a really old Scooby-Doo cartoon where Scooby-Doo gets a knife out and cuts some fog and eats it like a sandwich, and I think that's very apt for this situation too. We better go and kill this other lady. We're not gonna be able to cure her or anything. I'm actually a sucker for Scooby-Doo. My entire childhood was Scooby-Doo and Star Wars. Quite the combination. Sorry. They seem to be... They're giving me warnings now to not come into the certain areas. I don't remember them doing that before. But I remember the... What is it? Scooby-Doo and Batman crossover. That was a strange one. Who just fucking shot me? Oh, there he is. Come on. Come and fight these guys for me. And even though they died quite quickly, I loved the Shaggy memes. I thought they were fucking hilarious. Because I've actually seen the movie that he beats up all those bikers into. But that was ages ago.
I'll have your blood down to the last drop.
Come on, attack him. Attack them. Is he gonna... He's just walking away. Come on. I can lead them over to these guys, can't I? Come on. Come. Well, I did end up killing Giselle as well, so sorry about that. Get back in the grave. No, I don't want to.
You filthy, bloody liar!
I don't even remember talking to you, so I don't think you can call me a liar. I don't remember talking to her anyway. There we go. They can kill each other, and I'll focus on this one. Alright, Blue. Thanks for hanging around. I'll, next time you check in, I might have just completely destroyed London, so that'll be fun to see. I'll see you when I see you. Oh. Oh my god, they hit so hard. There we go. Ooh, that gives me so much health. Laters. There we go. Oh. Has she got like a... She's looking a bit strange. Oh my god, they're so loud. I can't even come close to doing that. Oh, this staggers them. That's not very fair on them. There we go. Small key, where does that go? Use, maybe I'll do like an off-stream just collection of treasure. Okay. That got me quite a bit of XP as well. That's everything, I think. So, we might head back to the hospital and I'm going to just make cures for everyone so I can keep that nice and... Well, actually, where's Whitechapel? Whitechapel's up here. If I go to the North Docks and then over that way, I need pure water or something for the plants. I want to see what happens. Guard of Pribwood note. Vampire Hunter fraud avoid. Some of our scouts recently spotted the presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton near the East End docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming that he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man is a fraud, not even a real con man, for he does not charge anybody for the work, but he clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some jointed hunt or collaboration, refuse and let him go. In a leech fight, the man is nothing more than bait. Harsh. Oh, as if Ichabod is not considered a real vampire. As if that needed clarification. You could tell from a mile away. Someone's letting off fireworks. Yeah, someone's actually letting off fireworks. What the fuck? Alright. So, I need to go through there, don't I? Ugh. Ah, so actually even though we weren't talking about Fallout, apparently Fallout 5 is on its way. According to a leak or a copyright thingy. How the frick do I get around there? Do I have to go like over this way and then... Or do I have to go... But yeah, apparently Fallout 5 is in the works. And I don't think anybody cares. After Fallout 76, people are very bitter. Myself included. Might as well talk to Ichabod while we're here, seeing as we can go through that way, I guess. Confront him about being a fraud. And of course he's not here. But he's there.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I...
So it'll be interesting to see what Fallout 5 is about. I can hazard a guess that it's going to be about the nuclear apocalypse. But other than that, better be one big apology letter.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Right. You're a lunatic. Stop fooling yourself. You have courage. This is going to end in this man's death, but as we've as we've learned, I don't really care. So well.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Don't
You'll
think
see.
so.
One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own 2 hands.
Hint failed. Right.
You've never faked.
No, I'm not.
You have
Thank you, Doc.
Goodbye.
Right. So you can,
Good hunting, Mr.
if you insult him, say he's a lunatic, he like breaks down and says, "I know, I'm worth nothing," and then offs himself or something. But that's what I expect from this game at this point. Everyone is so sad and depressed that they just don't want any sort of bad news, even though that's all they get. Oh my fucking god. Another one. Hi. I'm so powerful now. Oh, it's amazing. This game has a very good sense of progression. Very good indeed. See, look at that. I'm a freaking badass now. I wish that guy would stop screaming. I'll make one for all of these. Go. Can I need a new one-handed weapon. I'm gonna upgrade this as well. Giselle's dagger. Oh, I've already done it. Oh, okay. Whew, I was worried for a second then. Decrease 2.5. Increase stamina consumption. Blood, maybe. Blood's the best. Okay, we'll be using that a lot, I think, from now on. And we seem to be getting better and better weapons. I've not seen a weapon shop yet, though. I've seen shops with upgrades, but not a proper shop. Can this be upgraded? 3,000. I think I want to do that. So, where's the endurance? Here we go. Perfect. Another large chunk of stamina. Because I'm horrible at managing stamina. In-game and IRL. So she's dead now. I've saved him. He's dead. Everyone just got a shit ton more sick. Oh, that is not good. That's really not good. Okay, I need to get that back to stable. That has to be like my good area. So I shouldn't have upgraded, actually. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Investigation succeeded. Right, okay. Don't know about that guy hiding in the sewer. Oh, fuck out of here. I need to turn. I need to go. Well, I'm about to be smacked, aren't I? Can I go? How do I zoom? There we go. I can turn up there. I have a machete that looks very similar to this. It's like super old. I got it at a what's it called? Like a second-hand shop. It was labeled garden tool. and it's a lot too sharp for a garden tool. I'll tell you that much.
It's locked.
Fucking
Alright.
course it is. How do I... Do I have to go like up here, through here, and then across there? Alright. I'll go to fucking Whitechapel later. I'll just go straight to her house now. Or her manor. Whatever rich people call their houses. Watch it, Buster. You can go straight through. Are you fucking right? Press the wrong button. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm getting mad. I really... These guys shit me. Something fierce. He just won't stop fucking moving. Come here, you little prick. Fuck you. Ugh. That was annoying. On the subject of Bethesda 2, there's been no more news about Elder Scrolls, the next Elder Scrolls game. Which is unfortunate, but I still do hear a lot of shit about Fallout 76. Not good stuff. Still. Oh. Finsbury Gate. That can't be good. Oh, this is where the guy tries to talk to me, isn't it? There he is, the fucking literal embodiment of evil from the looks of it. Hi, Satan. Look at him. He's an elder. Is that what he's supposed to be? Must be. He's got fucking horns.
Prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet. My good man, you are bothering me quite enormously. I insist that you be quiet.
I insist you be quiet.
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to
Silence! I dismiss you now.
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence.
I'm like a rebellious teenage
I'm tired
son.
of all these puppet shows.
I mean, I probably would be too. I don't much like being told what to do. Especially by older people. So, I don't think I would make a good vampire. In vampire society, at least. Can I... That's locked. Can I go... Did I miss a door or something? Is it like back here? That's not anywhere near it. Why not just let the gate, have the gate open for me? There's nowhere else I can go.
I cannot enter.
So I have to come from the other way. Oh, that's so annoying. Then what was that, like, vision about? Can I get up high somewhere? Do I really have to go all... Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is just a poster. He's looking a bit. They're looking a bit worse for wear. Zzz. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. I'm just gonna get rid of this one straight away. Oh, it doesn't work. The the lady before was just stunned into oblivion. God, I'm so cool now. Am I cool yet? Okay, hang on. Have I still got the... Yes, I do. Find pure water in the shop. Once inside the area in Whitechapel, follow the left wall around until you see a boarded up shop with a clock over it. Head inside and turn immediately right and look for the cabinet where you find the pure water. Alright, we'll have to do that. I kind of want to go and fix everyone in the hospital before I do anything else, actually. Because I need the hospital to stay safe. Stay safe! I'm just gonna let you guys handle that. How do they know that I'm a leech, that I'm a vampire? I could just be someone walking the streets of the nighttime, and they just assume that I'm a vampire. Or was that already... I might have forgotten why. I don't remember that being boarded up. Okay, she's sick. I think everyone is sick.
Good evening, Miss Brennan.
Good evening, Doctor.
You really have to take... You have to
Do you
take
require
an
medical
incredibly
I will be fine. As soon as I can get
active
some
role when it comes to healing people. You
won't
can't
be
just
able
let
to
it
help
happen.
people if you're sick.
I'll
I'll skip this because...
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them.
Nah.
Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
That doesn't stop real life nurses. Oh snap.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is
Stubborn
doing their
old lady.
best.
Give me the gossip.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
That is actually a very big problem in real life hospitals.
How are things here?
Not
Particularly
good, to
big
say the
hospitals.
least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun.
Well, I can only speak from the experience of the one hospital I've been to. When I was working at the hospital, one of the doctors... I don't know if it was a doctor or like a doctor's assistant, whatever those are called. They collapsed from exhaustion because they had been at work for like a ridiculous amount of time without going home.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to
Oh,
hold fast.
I didn't know that.
How do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Volunteers don't get paid, though. I'm pretty sure these are like workers, aren't they?
Goodbye, nurse.
Alright, bye. I need to cure everyone else in this fucking place. You have a headache. I can't solve headaches. You have fatigue as well. Thankfully, a lot of people have fatigue, so I can fix that very easily.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doc.
Oh, he's selling a shotgun now. Cool. Oh, I can sell the treatments as well. Poor Sean. Oh.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need an...
I'm afraid I do.
I'm just going to skip these because they always say the same thing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What are you? You've got a headache. Stop targeting them. She has fatigue as well. I think... Do I have any fatigue stuff left? Fatigue, healthy... Anemia. I think I can solve this guy's problem. Not that I want to. This guy's a dick.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
How about you shut up so I
You
can
need my
cure
assistance.
you?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of...
Shut up.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for
Take
your
that
time.
vial
We'll talk later.
and shove it up your ass, you ungrateful asshole. I really don't like that guy. If I could, I would eat him
Good evening,
straight
Mr.
away.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Is there any...
Really? Why has no one else asked me?
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
That's very
Goodbye
depressing,
for now,
Harvey.
Mr.
Thank you. It's exactly what I need. To be more depressed. Alright, what have I got left? I don't think I have a lot left. I have pneumonia, bronchitis, and cold. Has anyone got that stuff here? Anemia. He needs a treatment for anemia too. Anemia. I need 2 more for anemia. I need... Let's get the full tally going. Headaches, I can't do anything with, unfortunately. Anemia, fatigue, headache, cold, neuralgia, headache and fatigue. So, right, where's my room?
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and...
Have I talked to this guy?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Ah, he's the guy that's, like, who really likes me. Of course. Have you seen me?
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
No, epidemics are something being called an epidemic is usually reserved for something that is going to cause a lot of extra work.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address. for
What's
I
the
may
bet?
pass
He's like
by
a
if I
druggie.
have time.
He's like ordered some narcotics for himself.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
I'm very
honored to have
famous,
the
apparently.
opportunity to work by your side.
I'll be glad to help you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I would be almost positive that people who aren't aware that vampires exist would start to ask questions when the sick people are like flesh-hungry, deformed gremlin things.
I based my technique on
I feel like
my
that would
mentor's
cause some,
research.
you know,
He helped
questions
me
to come up.
perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Mm-hmm. I think that's... Oh, here we go.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Right. You learn so much just by talking to people.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay, I need to go and mix some cures up for everyone. Does make a good point that I'm never in surgery. I mean, it's probably for the best because I, you know, might get a bit hungry while I'm in there. But, people are starting to question me. I'm not even doing any work, I'm just like running around for night time. Where's the bench? Oh, right, so, what do we need? We need... Oh god, we're not going to have enough stuff. I'm going to have to buy some stuff. Eesh, gross. 1, 2... 2 for anemia. 1... 2 for fatigue. Well, that's simple enough. Just get sepsis done too. And someone's got a cold somewhere, so I'll have to fix that too. Now, I might actually just look up quickly. Get out of here. How I can get the headache treatment. Visit the cemetery. Near the metal gate, you can turn sideways past several trees and search the corpses of a dead citizen. You'll find a diagram that will allow you to create, among other things, a cure for the headache. Ah! Okay. Right here. Oh my god, that's pretty far in. I need it, though. Like, I can't really go much longer without it, so... look at the picture above to see the exact position for the recipe. It's right there. Alright, we'll keep that up. So it's... Shit. It's like right here. Boink. Try and remember that. Okay, let's go and heal everyone. Or everyone I can get to. He's fine. She's fine. Rakesh needs some help. Is anyone upstairs? I haven't actually been upstairs. What's upstairs? Ah, door. Vampire's greatest weakness is doors.
dead
Good evening, Mr. L.
Evening.
If I wanted to be really horrible, I could kill so many of these people
Soldier, do you need
and get
assistance?
so
Not
much
really.
XP.
As long
Don't think.
goodbye for now.
I mean, he looks quite good for, you know, someone who's had pretty horrible injuries. We're gonna have to go all the way out there for that. Oof. Ah, we can't forget about those two. Hopefully this will like bump up it back to stable.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require...
Do you know you're the only one who's...
Yes.
Despite what you think...
Well, at least you're...
Is there anything else about her?
Goodbye, Mrs.
Good evening.
Oh my fuck! I did not.
Good evening.
Oh my god!
Good...
Stop it!
Good evening, Mr. God.
I'm okay.
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I made.
You are not...
And you have my grat.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Well, that's a good thing.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Fair enough.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
What the
How
fuck?
painful.
So painful.
I'll let you get...
Doctor.
I'm very suspicious now. Alright, let's go and give Rashesh, is that his name? Rashesh? Wasn't he just out here? Oh, I thought Rakesh, not Rashesh. Rakesh. Ah, I'm so good with names. It's one of my defining qualities.
Pleasure to see you again.
Hello. Ooh, let's trade.
Of course.
Ugh. Oh my god, there's
Do
a
you
lot
need
of stuff.
medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy
I have a treatment. Did I only made one, didn't I? Son of a bitch.
I will... Good.
Never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead,
He's talking to dead bodies. That's a bit creepy. But I'll leave him to that. I can't believe I'd only made one. Oh my god. At least I'm quite a quick sprinter. Okay, I'm running out of resources very quickly. Rakesh?
I'm sorry
It's
you
locked.
ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife.
Oh my
I hope
god.
that might help.
This is an awful, awful, awful time. Reach the pharmacy. Oh, okay. So that's for 2 people. That's a bit weird. What's this? Which district may have changed? Don't know if I like that. When's he gonna come out? Am I gonna have to just fucking wait here for him? Oh, thank God. Okay. Hi, Rakesh. Hi. Please.
Good evening, Doc. Do you need Don't take too many risks. And that is a good.
Okay. Oh, I might talk to him later.
Good.
Okay. So that's where that is. And over here, I could quickly go and grab it from there. I do need a lot more stuff though. Ingredients. Just gonna have to sprint straight through, aren't I?
This one's mine!
You missed. Haha. Bite me.
Over there! There's one of them. Away with you!
Really? Whoops, I shouldn't have used that. Still did quite a little damage. Go away, Get your filthy Jesus away from me. Let's let them deal with that. Carry on, lads. Don't mind me. Ah, Whitechapel's not doing so well either, is it? I only killed 2 people in here. What the fuck's going on? I have to go. Oh. This is such a confusing layout for a cemetery. In Australia, our cemeteries are so different. All ours are just big square fields, basically. Am I being chased? I fucking am. That guy's got a gun. Oh, that sounds pleasant. Oh, we've got another grave. Dyson Delaney. That was me. Oops, he did get turned into a giant werebeast though, so it's not really my fault. Which I'm not really sure. Oh, fuck. If it's part of the vampire plague thing, but still. Okay, here it is. Strange formula. Perfect. And I can go through Whitechapel and try and find this house with the water. It is a boarded up shop with a clock over it. We can get rid of this.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Back in the grave!
Yep. What's this thing I've got equipped now? Light blood regenerates 60 points instantly. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, these. What was that? What is that? Why has he got a sword like that? Hi.
You from Ascalon? I don't care.
Oh, these are like proper vampires. Okay, I'm going to ignore them. Hey, fuck off. What the I'm a vampire too, you What a bunch of assholes. Okay, we're in the safe area, apparently. Camellia? Camellia? Who's Camellia? She's the mute one, isn't she? Alright, boarded up shop with a clock. Fatigue. Can I spare a fatigue for this guy? Headache. Headache. Cold. Yes, I can. Would you like a headache? I mean, a
Good evening, Doctor.
whatever cure.
Do you?
That would be not.
If
Thank you.
goodbye, Mr. Darby.
I basically completely fucked this area, so the least I can do is, you know, help him with his fatigue. Right. House with clock over it. Boarded up shop. Doesn't really say where though.
Please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not.
Hello, young man.
Oh.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then.
What?
Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
I don't remember this at all.
Pain and suffering in this world.
No. What is? I don't get it. Oh, fucking this today, please.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Why am I not surprised that a woman like her got killed? Whitechapel is a shithole.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like. Well, you know.
Speaking of which...
Harry has a frail constitution, is often sick. Peterson. Joe Peterson. He doesn't ask me to come look for him.
What can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Fair enough.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
It may have been a waste, who knows.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
This place is awful,
Oh.
I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Well, I mean, if you're not paying for it, should you really get a say?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm out of here.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Fucking this music is so sad.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Yes. And then you die. It's a cruel existence. This music is just making me depressed.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Oh my god. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom. Vampires are real, bloody blah, bloody blah. Okay, maybe I should just look up where this house is, because I don't really want to be running around for the rest of my goddamn life for it, so... What's it called? It's called Pure Water. Oops. Oops. Here it is. Once you've held your journey into Philippines,
Don't let your guard down, sir. I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
so
Don't
it's
let your guard down, sir.
so this other one was full of shit basically. Alright, so it's there. Once you've gold hold of the water.
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
So
Cheap price, good quality.
shut
Come
up.
on.
So it's just in like here then?
Take a look. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I guess it's just in like this little nook here. I'll get to the bank story soon, I promise. Okay, now let's go. We'll do this and then I'll go to the main story thing. Just go through the gate. That's actually not that far away. The map is a lot smaller than you think. Thankfully.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, well, looks like we're going to the... Oh, fuck. So I can't get through there. What? I'm not a big fan of everything being locked.
I'm gonna find me a nice little tart to keep me warm at night.
Charming. Whatever your name is.
Be the answer to all your problems.
Sure it is. Okay, just go to here and we'll go down.
As long as you have the money.
Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Sure it has.
Flu is no match.
Remember, like not tonic water, power water? Smart water? Whatever it was called a few years ago. The company was saying was like the next best thing, like make you stronger and faster and all that bullshit. And then just turned out to be water with vitamins in it. and didn't actually help in any way, shape or form. That's basically what a snake oil vendor is like. It's exactly the same thing, actually. If this fucking gate is locked... Ah, stun locks. How I love thee. Fuck you. Okay. Of course it's locked. So there's... I can only get in one way. I'm a vampire. Why don't I just break the door down? Why is everything locked? Shut up. Let me pass. I do kind of wish there was like a little tiny mini map. I feel like that would be quite helpful. Alright, we're back at the hospital. Might as well cure some headaches while we're here. There we go. And this. One of them. Ah, you cure that with opium. Oh, you cure headaches with opium too. Who would have thought, eh? That must be why I like aspirin so much. Oh, Dr. Strickland, I have something for you. It's medicine. Hope you like it. In this day and age, it probably tastes like shit.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
Do you need...
Would have been confused if anyone other than you had up.
There is no shame in helping.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that.
Then you have known some arseholes then, haven't you? Alright. As long... I feel like as long as we make sure Swansea is alive and well, we can keep this place stable.
Good evening. Do you recall...
I can do...
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Fair enough. I need that last hint.
I'll leave you.
That's all of them, isn't it? Except for... No. These... Need to make another headache cure. Because I can't count. Because of Badingus. It'd be nice if you could just craft these on the fly, maybe. Though it would be a bit... unbelievable, I guess. Cure for migraines too. Actually, I get migraines from the VR headset. If I play that for too long, I get this really, really horrible, horrible pain in my head. And I didn't actually know it was a migraine until someone told me it was. But they are incredibly unpleasant. And I really feel for anyone who gets them chronically.
Yes, indeed.
I have no doubt about it.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay. Oops. Here he is, Oswald Thatcher. He's down there, and Newton is down there as well. And that'll be the whole district, and I can go to the main story bit now. Oh,
I
hell.
cannot enter.
I've had it up to my nipples with these fucking locked doors.
Can't you be satisfied with that? We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a mass grave for these trivialities. We are not in the middle of a battle.
Can you guys come out real quick? Hey. Guys. Hey. Please. I'm begging you. Ooh. Ah, here they are. Hey.
Good evening. Do you need...
Don't get me wrong, sir.
I'm certain you have your reasons.
It is true.
Goodbye.
We'll have to talk to these guys later on to get their little hints and bits.
Hello again, Mr.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need...
Afraid so.
Throughout...
You're working at...
Goodbye,
Right,
Mr.
that's every single person taken care of. Right, so I can go down this way and then across. And then afterwards we'll go and get this. I think it's like, it's in this general area, so I'll just pop that there. Finally, after only 2 hours after starting, we can do the next main quest. Actually,
It's on to us.
I wonder if there are any mods for this. I imagine there would be. It's quite a popular game. Usually the popular stuff is got a few mods. Has a few mods. Ah, English at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. No, there's nothing in there. West End, is this? That's this one. Okay. Oh.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Right. Can I? Yes, I can. Well, I mean, the guards of Priwen are attacking everybody. Of course there's going to be some kind of retaliation. It would be stupid to think that there wouldn't be. You son of a bitch, I'm helping you. You little fucker. Alright, bye-bye then. Little prick. And he killed me. Of course he fucking did. No, don't go for the hunters that are right there. Go for your own kind. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? Hashtag not salty. Not even a little bit. Getting real tired of this game shit. What have I done to piss the vampires off? Are they just attacking at anything?
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Very splendid.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I don't like the way this is going.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Call me Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
But I was her turner though, because she said she kept hearing my voice in her head.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yeah, no, she was pretty rabid, I think the word is.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
So they can be turned from just a bite, then.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
If I could count how many times that's happened to me.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
That is freaking cool. That is so cool.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
This is very mysterious. I like her hair,
I
though.
must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Tea and
The
biscuits.
liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
There's a anime called Tokyo Ghoul, which is about basically cannibals, I would say. They have to eat human flesh to survive, and they get special powers and blah blah, generic anime stuff. And one of the only things apart from human flesh that they can stomach, the only other thing actually, is coffee. So they're like vegetarian or vegan cannibals can survive off coffee. And that just reminded me of that.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
As you do?
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
I didn't kill him though, did I?
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help, since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
So even vampires are sexist in these times. Great.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior.
Don't give me that much.
The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Don't give me that much self-locomotion. I will ruin it.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Right.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Right.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He's rich, and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Right.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
This is a lot of talking, but it's good. There's nothing worse than a game that makes you do this much talk. It will, as much talking as this, and it's like trash dialogue. It's like real cheesy, or it's real cliche. This is stuff I can really enjoy.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
That would be the best way to avoid being murdered, because even extremely powerful people can be taken down by numbers. It's just simple maths.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago.
That's not that long
In
ago.
just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
That is very risky.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Right.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
That is a dangerous game that does not always work out in the favor of someone using someone else's organization.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Right.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire. but most of those fled England long ago.
I seem to be very stuck on assuming Lady Ashbury is my maker.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
I like her. If she betrays me, I will be very hurt.
You have no idea at all. You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Thank you. She seems to... Her and Swansea seem to be the only people who I can rely on for now.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Okay.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I feel like that's a way to go rabid.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
I have an incredibly uneasy feeling. That just makes me nervous. My leg is bouncing like crazy. New dialogue available. Already? Only just left. And gain his trust, okay. Should we go back in and talk to her? I mean... Why would it give you new dialogue straight away? Is it just like, have you been to see the Ascalon Club yet? No, I haven't. Okay, bye. Ooh. Just take her secret opium stashes. She won't mind, I'm sure.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Dracula, to the inspiring Lady Ashbury, there are darknesses in life, and there are lights, and you are one of the lights, the light of all lights. Bram Stoker. Oh my god, she got a love letter from Bram Stoker. If you haven't if you've not seen that movie, Bram Stoker's Dracula, do yourself a favour and watch it. If just to see very, very young Keanu Reeves. It's very bizarre.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
I'm sensing some
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
tension between
I've
these
been
two.
more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
I'm sorry?
Concerning your investigation.
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some
No.
horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
Maybe if you get into the really far future, we might be okay, but at the moment, it's a shit show. So maybe just hibernate for like 5,000 years.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Well, that was okay. Like it wasn't any important dialogue, but it was nice. Okay, let's go and get this vial of water finally. So hopefully I can go this way to over here, grab that, go back to the hospital, get whatever this is, and then come back to the Ascalon Club.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Don't sound so unenthused, Jonathan. Is Jonathan like a Victorian name? Doesn't seem like one. But, you know, what do I know?
It's locked, all right.
Are you fucking kidding me? So that's locked. Let's go and try this one up here. I'll leave these knobheads to deal with that. I've got other business to attend to. There is blood everywhere.
It's locked.
Vampires don't really seem that hard to kill.
Recognize him? No. This one ain't on our list.
Seems to be
One less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
a bit of double corpse going on there.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
I guess it is a war, isn't it? Can I please just open this? Oh, thank God. I say thank God a lot. I mean, I don't really mean to, but it's just the first thing that pops into my head. Okay, we need to go and get water from over here.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
It's like... Boarded with a clock, there it is. So the other one was telling me the truth, it just didn't tell me where specifically to go. Oh man, it is so freaking warm here. Someone's asking for help.
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Wink wink, nudge nudge. Time to go feed my plant. I mean water my plant. Alright, where's... I heard someone yell. Oh, here we go.
Vampires are so weak.
I'm of ancient blood, Mother Chuffer. You're so weak. How about that? Fucking bam, got him. Can I have a sword? Like, can I just have a sword? So I don't have to use this fucking machete anymore. Ouch. Why has he got to inject it into his neck? I feel like there's other places to inject it into. Like, I don't know, your leg? The neck just would not be my first place. Hey, I'm trying to kill this guy. Whatever you know, Karuma? Is that his name? Oh my god. Why is the dodge button not fucking working? Oh, oh my god. This is so frustrating. I don't know, I've got nothing to drink. Perfect. Just shit in my hands. Ugh. Don't you dare crash. Oh, okay. Oh, were you kidding me? Yeah, that's the perfect place to put me, all the way back here. I wish whatever that is would stop making that noise. It's so revolting. Yeah, it's been unlocked already. Okay.
Are you from Ascalon?
Yes. This guy's pretty powerful. He's like, just based on what abilities he has. Fuck off. He'd have to have spent quite a lot of experience points. Oh my god. That ability is wank. Okay, just having a bit of a snack. You prick. Do I have a... I might use a gun, I think. Let's switch to this thing.
You're mine.
Not speaking helps. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Of fucking course I am. Yeah, fuck you. Of course he didn't drop his sword.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Right.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
Okay, so that's that finished. I picked up the water, didn't I? That's something I've already gotten a hold of. Yeah, okay, so let's head back to the hospital. Fuck, that's a long way. Dead inside. Same. Oh, get through the door, you idiots. Not that difficult. Actually, that's another thing quite similar to Dark Souls, isn't it? The unlocking shortcuts between areas. I would like to be at the point where I could just go over this entire place without the map, but I don't think the game's long enough for that to happen. Oop.
It's onto us.
There's piles of bodies everywhere now. They're really upping their body count, the Pruin guys. Okay.
Done.
Done. Alright, let's sleep. I deserve a good rest, I think. We've been through a lot tonight. Oh my god, that's a lot. 1,000. Can I get rid of this one? Is that possible? There we go. That'll do. Oh, it's gone to healthy. Sweet. Awesome. Can I get... How do you get that to sanitized? Everyone's like nice and properly healthy now. I stabilized that one, it seems. That one's gone up a little bit. Oh, because I saved someone, I guess. And that's just avoid like the fucking actual plague. I mean, it is a plague, but still. Healthy, cool. Everyone's healthy here. I have to sleep for three nights for this thing to do anything. But that means I have to like spend points. I don't think I have enough points to spend on anything. Maybe we'll let that unfold naturally. I don't wanna screw anything up. Alright. Oh, let's go and talk to Swansea before I leave. I think everyone here is healthy. Is that? Yep. Could check everyone's shops actually. That might be a good idea. See if there's anything nice. New sword, perhaps.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
Yes.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Dangerously intimate? It's a strange way of saying it.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Priwen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Yes, because keeping tabs on all the vampires could not possibly end wrong. Jesus.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Priwen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one.
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
I shall return.
Okay, bye. Let's go to this club, shall we? Is there a way to change outfits? Is that like a thing you can do? Or is it just like deal with it sort of situation? Let's talk to some other people maybe before we go. Wouldn't mind talking to Rakesh actually.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
She's lost her eyebrows. That's disturbing.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Fair enough. Mediocre among his colleagues. Okay.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Your eyebrowless face is making me uneasy.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter
Jesus.
how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, nurse.
Pep talks are overrated.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Okay.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Jesus.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all.
Right.
While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. Pain. It's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
He just lets her bite him. That's so strange.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Jesus. Okay, that's all of his.
Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street corner.
Let's check the shops. I'll talk to Rakesh later. Well, actually, we have to check him anyway, because he's one of the shops.
Good evening, Mill.
Good evening, Doc.
Goodbye, Mill.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like to see
Good
your
evening,
goods.
good evening, good
Wise
evening,
choice,
good evening.
Dr. Reed.
No, you have pretty much exactly the same as you had before.
Good evening, Doc.
It's only
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
It's a bit of a harsh question.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
I mean, he's got a point.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Fair enough.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I mean, fair enough.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
I already gave him his wallet back ages ago.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Fair enough.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Milton. Let's go and see what Rakesh has, if he's got anything different. Then we'll head to the Ascalon Club, and then I'll call it a night, I think. After we see what Lord What's-His-Face has to say to us.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Lord Red something.
Such a pleasure. Please. Of course.
No, nothing different.
Good evening.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Let's hope that's correct. I'll talk to him later.
Goodbye.
Alright. Goodbye. Let's go all the fucking way back to the Ascalon Club. Which is probably quickest if I go this way. Actually, no, that's locked, isn't it? It'll be quickest if I go this way. Ugh. Those things will always unsettle me, I think.
Watch
The
yourselves.
skulls.
There's one of them.
Mainly just the noise. Oh, you cheeky little prick. I might not go that way. There's a big old beastie underneath that bridge, which I'd rather not play with. Let's see if I get attacked by another vampire along the way. I should probably upgrade that the claw thing next, maybe save up for it, because it's getting to be a little bit shit at the moment.
The Ascalon Club, the heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
The equality between men and women.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me
No
long
fucking
ago
way.
how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
I thought she was joking about having a daughter.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Oh, she's adopted.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor.
Ugh.
And no, I have no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Clever girl.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Ooh.
What are you doing out here?
You mean what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
I was going to say, I thought they had the right to vote. Someone mentioned it earlier.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Yes, I am very unique. It's weird to hear Australia mentioned. It's very strange.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Jesus.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time?
She
You could have
was.
met her in
Oh
a
my
dark
god.
alley at night.
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Maybe
Is
I
there
am.
something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right.
Hmm.
But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Alright, well that's all I can talk to. Oh, here we go.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my
That would be
best
very
regards to your
strange.
mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Fair enough. Okay, straight to the club then. Kind of nervous actually.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
That's the same voice actor. Oh, my immersion.
There has been quite a battle here.
Quite a battle, I think, is a fucking understatement.
I'm
Jesus.
sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Be cool if we got to see like someone famous from history who was like a vampire. I think that'd be cool. Oh, other way. Okay. Just me. Let me just run around the other side and go in. Ooh. Good dagger. Very keen name. This one's better. Giselle's dagger's better.
I cannot enter.
What the fuck? How do I get in then? There we go.
Good evening.
This seems like a
good
wake.
friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
His eyes are very
Please
similar to
accept
mine.
my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I don't.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours. Sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed.
Oh, good.
Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I don't think I like the sound of that, but anyway.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Fitting name. I like it.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Right.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
Okay. I consent to join.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Okay. Signing in blood is always a good idea, kids. Remember that.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Alright, there is the save symbol. And I think that will be me done for tonight. This game just gets better and better and better every time I play. And I kind of can't wait to finish it, but I don't want it to be over. It's been quite long so far, and I think we've still got quite a while to go. So tomorrow will be an earlier stream, and it will probably just be Minecraft. We haven't done Minecraft in a while. Well, it's always a good one to do through the day. So, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day or night or whichever, and I will see you when I see you.